It is 2012 and I'm starting my almost annual tour of the village, and as usual we're starting at St. Joseph's Methodist Church. And as I pan over, you can hear the music in the background, and this is the city water. Sure.
How are you?
I am fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine.
Good, good. And here we are at the palace, the chief's residence. And as I scan, this is the coconut grove, which one of the families of the village owns, and they make their living selling coconuts. And of course, as soon as the camera comes out, I've gathered a group. Since my last tour of the village in 2010, you will see a lot more electrical lines. A lot more houses have been connected to electricity. In fact, what I'm scanning now is 2 antennas for TVs. And behind this building is another one. So things are progressing in Awamdal. Again, the high jump. Okay, one more time we've been requested to take a picture of the high jump. Here we go. Villagers, happy to see you. Here's a, go ahead. A toy that they've made. That's how they play. Taking advantage of everything they can find. Another area of the village.
Are you ready?
And again, here are some piles of rocks sorted by size, and that'll be sold as aggregate for concrete. This is part of my group that have been following me around. Again, mud huts, grass roofs, piles of stone, piles of sugar cane, and TV antennas. This is the rear of the village, and in the distance you will see the open land which they farm. And as we get closer here, we're approaching the area where they squeeze the sugar cane to get juice, which they make into alcohol. We have another game that they're showing me here. They can't quite get it to move.
Look at it.
This is the area where they squeeze the sugar cane. Here is the storage containers that has the fermented juice in it that they will put in the barrels and basically boil, and the alcohol will condense as steam and go up through the pipes into the cooling area, which is water in these vats, and as it cools it condenses again and comes out as liquid alcohol, which they collect in the buckets. You see coming out here is the alcohol.
Hey, Quan.
I believe that this would be another outlet from the city water. It is padlocked now, but as you can see, there is some new development in this area, and perhaps they're putting an extension to the city water. Good morning. It seems to me that there's a few more goats in the area than there has been on previous occasions. In all sizes. I believe that this gives a pretty good indication of the vastness of the areas. Along the road are clustered the village centers. And then out behind is this open area that is extremely rich and fertile. What we have here is at the other end of the village is some additional stills, and you see the sugar cane piled up, and here is a bathroom facility at the back of the village. The balance that these people display is absolutely amazing. And again, this is an extension of the village. You see some new construction and additional huts as the village has expanded. And again, we see some power lines and we see some TV antennas. Signs that the village is progressing. And this is one of the main roads that are lanes to the village that goes up to the main street. I think this shows the advancement with all of the poles. As I scan the horizon, this was only seen in Suedro when we started this effort in 2006. Only in Suedro would you see this many poles with TV antennas. Again, I'm standing in the athletic field, and that's the soccer goal. And I'm along the roadway, and the pink building you see is, of course, St. Joseph's Methodist Church. And then the red buildings is another section of the village, which is slightly more affluent. Most of the structures here are in fact masonry. And behind those, you see the baobab trees, where the villagers, some of them believe, that the spirit of their ancestors reside in these trees. And then in front of me now is the school complex that we have been working on since 2006. I will go closer and get an update of where the construction stands now.